Welcome, welcome.
Hey, what's going on, my boy?
Life. Life is lifing.
Life is life.
Life is lifing. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm actually running a bit behind schedule, but I'm okay. What's going on with you?
I know you told me a little bit about that. And so, again, congratulations for your opportunity. I am just getting myself situated. Had a nice little workout day. And
Okay.
trying to get like you.
You already there, my boy?
Come on. Yeah, you know. You got about three more. You got about 3 Luffy's in one.
I like that. I hear you. But what's up, man? Get it cracking, bro. What's good?
Everybody was waiting on you. They've watched you. They have seen what you've done. Everyone has attached whatever they've attached to your name or your image from what they've seen, what they've heard, what they've read. But no one on my page that I know of has had a chance to have a sit-down conversation with you to really understand who you are. And so this segment I've titled From the Heart, because that's exactly where I want my guests to come from. I want everyone to know what it is, what's behind the camera. And so who are you, sir? Who is the real Mustang?
So to be honest with you, I'm still figuring that part out. Yeah, I'm still figuring it out day by day. I'm an entrepreneur, personal trainer, actor. I've done some adult content, different things like that. So yeah, man, I'm just my own entity.
Okay. We love that. So you're multi-talented, of course. We've seen that. We've seen how you've navigated from field to field, and I know you a little bit, and I've seen how you've done it, and I must say congratulations, because I see life is so hard, and it's not one way to get to where we're
Right.
going.
Right.
And so to see you do it the way that you do it, and I just get a glimpse because I'm not there with you every day, but to see you do it and to see you stay afloat, and if I could be personal, I know you and we've had a conversation before and you've explained some things. I love the way that you persevere. And I respect the fact that what anybody got to say, what anybody has to think, you are at the end of the day prioritizing yourself. And that's really what all we need to do. Like, fuck, we got something to say about us.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. You know me a little bit personally, but I'm a very spiritual person, and so the Bible says the race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but the person who endures to the end.
Mm.
Every day is not going to always be a win, but as long as you make it to the next day, you still won.
Because that's all we can do. That's all, unless you're ready to throw it all away. The only thing you can do is wake up and try harder.
And try harder. Yes, sir.
There's no other options. And I keep telling people all the time, and I tell myself this all the time, is that I have to keep going. We have to keep going. There's really, like I said, no other option. But not only that, we're in the most intimate and committed relationships, lifelong lasting commitment in relationship with ourselves.
Yes,
And
sir.
so the world will do a good job of letting us down. We can do a good job of letting the world down, but don't let yourself down. Better always.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. And so what has been the passion behind, well, first of all, because we know you from film, we know you from training. I want to ask more about the film. What was your passion to start that, or desire to start that?
Now, when you speak of film,
Adult film.
okay. I'll be real with you. A lot of people don't know the raw truth. I never was looking to become that person or Mustang, the porn star. I was never looking to become that person. I simply got into it because of the money that was offered to me. Really good at the time. I needed it. I was dealing with like a hard time in life. And a lot of people aren't transparent. A lot of people don't tell the truth about things that happen in their personal life. But I was having a hard time literally when I first got into porn. And so I was like, this is an easy come up. I can bounce back. I can get this done, get that done. So that was really my real motivation for actually getting into it.
Okay. And so when you first started out, when did you first start?
I want to say I first started in 2012, I think my first, um, my first company I started with was Dog Pal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been there for a while. I think after 10 years, you're a veteran in whatever craft that it is. And I'm just going to, Mustang, you're going to have to excuse me for a moment because I remember those days. And everybody who knows me knows I go hard for chocolate.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You boy. And so I remember those days very well. And I must say, thank you.
Well,
So when you got into it, was it all of what you thought? Did you get well, I don't know if you wanted it or not, but did it bring to you attention and popularity? Did it bring you more money than either of those?
it definitely brought me more money. It definitely brought me more attention and popularity. However, at the time, I wasn't looking for attention. I wasn't looking for popularity. I'm a very low key, laid back person. I'm not like, I don't try to be in the limelight. If it just happens, it happens. So it really caught me off guard, to be honest.
That time of starting, even to now where you are, because you built quite a name for yourself. And so your legendary status, like something drop, even on your Twitter or whatever this looks like, you're going to get views. And thankfully, it's them views is coming with money because we need the money.
Yes, sir.
Looking back at it now, is there anything that you would change about the way that you've handled it, or would you have even gone into it?
So uh, back to the Bible. I hate to be like super, but the Bible says your gift will make room for you. At times we have gifts that we are unaware of. And so if I would have known back then what I know now, I probably wouldn't have never went the route more. But because God had a different plan for me, you know what I'm saying? It was just something that I was supposed to do so that I can get where I am now.
Absolutely. I agree with that. I preach on that as well. Preach on that as well. Is that if you just start, even the start is not going to always be where you finish.
Absolutely.
And the idea of I said it before. I want to sell seashells down by the seashore, and you can sell the hell out of some seashells. Eventually, somebody might ask you if you have seashell necklaces, and then you're now making seashell necklaces. How about earrings? Now you're making earrings. And so it just grows, but what you have to do is just take the first step because you never know exactly where it's going to lead you.
Yeah,
No, you don't start.
absolutely. Sometimes we have to do things that we don't quite understand, but God understands and He has a different plan. So at the end of the day, there are a lot of people that can't handle what we do, but if we're successful at it, that means God trusted us enough to do it.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that, and this is why I wanted to have to sit down with you. Speaking from the heart, because a lot of people, again, they're just seeing the physical and they're just seeing the luxury parts of who Mustang is. And a lot of people are not understanding that there's a real person behind all of that. And as we hear more from you, we understand that it's a very spiritual person behind Mustang. And so how has your religion, your practicing of religion, maybe your church, your family, how's all of that played a part within what you do now?
So a lot of people don't know, but I'm a preacher's kid. So with being a pastor's kid, it's a very challenging thing because, religion don't necessarily agree with some of the things I've done or how I feel or how I view things. But at the same token, when you have people who love you, you kind of learn to listen to them and become understanding.
Okay. I love that. I just happened to look down and I saw a comment. Do you mind if I read it?
Yeah, I don't know.
It said, "Only fans and God laugh out loud," basically. And I just want to say, the reason that I gravitate and want to answer that is because as humans, we live in such contradiction. I'm a contradiction. You're a contradiction. We're all in contradiction. 1 minute It's so hot, we need it to be cold. The next minute it's so cold, we need it to be hot, and then we complain about either way. And so that particular comment of OnlyFans and God, laugh out loud or whatever that is, we were all born into sin. There's no one without sin. And regardless if you do OnlyFans or OnlyFans does you, at the beginning and the end of the day, if you choose to serve somebody, that is who you serve, that is your belief, and that is what you do. There's not a person sinless, clean on this earth that can represent God any more or any less. And if you remember correctly, if you've taken the time to read the Bible, or if anyone has ever spoken about the Bible around you, do understand that God hung out with thieves and murderers and whores and all the rest of the people because these people needed him. They trusted in him. They believed in him. Uh-oh. I think we lost the sound. There we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I agree with that. And for me, I'm the type of person, if you know me, you know who I treat people the way I want to be treated. That comment where it was meant to kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, like to be a slap in the face or whatever. At the end of the day, bro, OnlyFans is a job. Just like it's a job, just like Bank of America is a job. At the end of the day, it's a job. And outside of the job, I'm a whole separate entity. So, you know, you can laugh all day long, but, you know, the Bible also says God will make your enemies your footstool. So, you know, just that don't bother me.
He will elevate you in their presence.
Absolutely.
So, and I love to remind myself when I see stuff like that, that you're watching me.
Yes, sir.
And so keep watching. Now, as you have navigated again through all of what you've done in the adult film and all this kind of thing, we have, of course, heard about the whole situation with Dababy, if we can mention him. Is that a thing we can mention?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
It's okay.
Tell us more about that.
So basically, what had happened was my agent told me that he was casting for a role in his new music video, and if I wanted to be submitted or not. And I was like, sure. And she was like, well, there's 4 other people, so just let you know, you may get chose, you may not. So I got hit back with the email. He personally handpicked you to be the lead role in his music video. Send me all the details. I accepted it. In that moment, I wasn't thinking about, oh, Dababy's homophobic. Oh, he got canceled in 2021 for whatever he said towards the gay community. That never crossed my mind. And for me, because of what I do career-wise when it comes to acting or anything, I'm not putting my personal feelings and like I'm not getting that involved. And so I applied for the job. I got the job. I went to set. Everything was great. The energy was high. Dababy showed me a lot of love, a lot of respect. The trailer came out. And so when the trailer came out, everything else kind of came out with it, and it just kind of went left.
Okay. So how did you get the news that they were going to remove you from the project?
So it never happened like that. As soon as he put the trailer out, I was all through the trailer. So people was like, congratulations, bro. I see you doing your big one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I had part of the community congratulate me. Then I got tags from different bloggers, different sites, like, oh, Dababy cast gay porn star Mustang in his music video. And so it's just like people kept tagging him. People went and pulled up old porno pictures of me and like posting it next to Dababy. It was just like a big thing. And so my agent reached out to me. We all had a corporate conversation. He was like, bro, I didn't know, but now this is taking the focus off of the video and putting sexuality. And so I understood. He didn't tell me that he was going to remove me right away, but when they actually dropped the videos, when I found that I got removed. And so for me, 2 wrongs don't necessarily make a right. I feel like he should have kept me in the video, and that would have kind of changed the narrative of how the community felt towards him. But not everybody in the community. I'm not blaming everybody. I'm not pointing a finger at everybody before people are like, oh yeah, he's saying the community did this. But it was our own people who started throwing dirt on my name and like throwing mud, throwing me under the bus about something that had nothing to do with nothing. Like,
Yeah.
if they would have never brought that to his attention, that wouldn't have even been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's so tragic. Again, how a contradiction we are, full in support and yet tearing each other down at the same time. To know that there are people who follow your work and was probably satisfied seeing you in one lane and could not stand you moving somewhere else.
Right.
And,
Correct.
and that type of hate, it really, why? Find something to do with yourself. You know, I just heard this recently and I agree with it. I tried to say it before, but maybe not so eloquently, that the people who have the most to say are watchers. As long as you got something for them to see, they got something to say. And they got something to say because they ain't got nothing better to do.
Wow. That's good. I like that, boy.
What do you have to do? When you're trolling online all day long, you are a professional hater. And if you had any business, you would license that and get you some more professional haters up underneath your belt. And maybe y'all can start a little professional hating firm where y'all intentionally go and antagonize people.
I like that.
It's publicity. I don't know. But I love the fact that, like you said, you weren't doing the two wrongs, you know, don't make it right or whatever like that. And so you found peace within the situation. Did that particular, because it was a big buzz, did that open up an avenue for you to find more film work?
It definitely opened up, opened up other doors. Also closed a few doors, you know, and it bothered me, if I be honest. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, oh no, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? What's for me is for me. I'm gonna keep it pushing. But if we be real to ourselves and our mental health, a lot of times when people attack you for absolutely no reason, and you know you're a good dude or you don't give that energy out, it makes you feel some type of way. So for a minute, it brought me down, just for a little minute.
Okay, I can see that. But they still cleared that check.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you a supporter of Dababy?
I'll say this: I support anybody that supports me.
Well said. I love it. It was pageant. It was a pageant-ready answer, and I love it.
Absolutely.
All right, so Mustang, the trainer, the film actor, the adult film actor, how's dating been for you with all of this going on?
Interesting. I try to keep all of that away from social media. I try to keep all of that away from. I'm sorry, I had to burp, y'all. My bad. I try to keep all that away from the public eye, only because a private life is the best life, bro.
Yeah.
When people don't know your business, they don't know what to attack.
Agree.
No weapon formed against you shall prosper, but if you put your own self on a platform for people to form a weapon, they'll form it.
There you go. And with all this, because you said you're a PK, and they say the PKs be the freaks. That's what they said now. That's what I heard now. And correct me if I'm wrong. Are you a Virgo?
I'm a Leo. Last
You're a
day,
Leo? What's your birthday?
August 22nd.
Oh, so you're right at the cusp. Leo, Virgo. You got the best of the worst and the worst of the best.
You just believe half of what you see. And
What is your best trait?
I have a lot of them. I don't know which one to choose from, to be honest.
Give me maybe the top three that stand out the most.
Weightlifting, card playing, and fashion.
Hold on, let me go deeper. Maybe I wasn't specific. I want to know about the heart. What are your top three qualities? Best qualities. I want to see you on that space table though, but go ahead.
Well, you saw me in action on the space table before.
I gotta see you again on that space table.
Okay. I don't know. I pray every day. I pray for everybody else every day. I'm very, very passionate. whether that's dealing with my relationship or my job, my friendship, whatever it is. I'm very passionate about it, and I can cook when I feel like cooking.
Mustang be in the kitchen cooking. What Mustang cook?
Mustang cooks a lot.
Ooh. You got a special dish?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, turkey spaghetti?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Or chicken.
Or chicken, I'm fine with either bird. I only eat the bai. But matter of fact, I don't even eat bai. I don't eat no moo. I just eat guac and fish. That's it. If it don't bark, I don't eat it.
Right.
All right. So Mustang, we understand now that you cook. You have a good heart, spiritual man, entrepreneur. So many layers to who you are and what you're doing. Is there something right now that's in the works that we should be expecting from you?
Yes, actually. So I'll just go ahead and put it out there. I wasn't gonna say anything until the first of the year, but I'm in the process of writing a book, and it's halfway done.
What's the book about?
Me.
Ooh. Okay. Now, is this more of the intimate side of you, or was this a little bit of everything?
A little bit of everything.
Okay. So this, you said at the top of the year is coming on out. Where are you thinking about putting this book through?
Amazon, a few other places. My team is working on all the other places that it'll be, but yeah, I think it's gonna be dope. It's gonna switch up some things.
I like that. So I'm an audiobook person, so I need books to listen to while I drive.
Yes, sir.
Now, as far as the adult side of your entertainment, is there anything? Should we be expecting toys or anything like that? Replicas of you?
I do have a replica out now. I'll send you the link, and you can like post it or whatever you want to do. I do have that. As far as the adult filming industry and me, January 1st, 2024, that is a wrap. No more.
Is it no more like when, like when a pro athlete retires and then they come back? Or is it like no more collecting disability unemployment check?
All of that. Yeah. That.
So when you go into your retirement, are you leaving the field alone, or are you going to help other people produce? Are you going to start a house, production house?
Those are some things I got to think about, because I've had a lot of people ask me that. I've had people reach out to me to make connections and different things, which I have, and they've been successful at that. So it's just something I got to pray about. But as far as me being in front of the camera, nah.
No more. What brought you to that?
There's a.
Oh, I think we lost a little bit of your audio. You said there.
So there's a season for everything.
Mm.
And I did it one time back in the day for quite some time, and then I got out of it for about 8 or 9, and then I got back into it briefly. But at this point, that season is up in my life. It's lifted.
Got you. Now that you have discovered that your season is up, you've gotten all of what you needed from it. If there was somebody who was out there wanting to get into this, what advice would you give them?
Think about it before you make the final decision. And once it's done, there's a lot of things that you can't erase. You can't get back your privacy. You can't get back other people's opinions of you, whether they be bad or good. And you just have to know that it's out there and it's something that you have to live with. And so if that's not something that you're mentally prepared for or ready for, I would advise you not to do it.
All right. Dope enough. So there you have it. I mean, there's money in it if you're connected with the right people, the right stars. But to your point, even, this base level social media, you have to be very careful what you say. You see these celebrities now who are popping off and people are digging back into 2013 and what they said on Twitter. And so just be very mindful that what's going on today may resurface tomorrow.
Yes.
Now, I love that you opened up. I love that we know the whole spiritual side of you. Like I said, I got a little glimpse of it before. We talked about it before, but I believe that was a missing factor when people would probably look at you and analyze who they believed you are. Because again, this is all the camera, and you get what we show you on the camera. They don't really get to know you. With you keeping your life, your personal life on the hush, I ain't gonna ask you no more about your dating life unless you want to talk about that. I'm hoping that there is love there and that it is prosperous for you. I do wish you the best, whatever that looks like for you in your next stage in life. Please, again, let us know where we can find your merchandise.
I will send that to you, and then you could just post the link for me. And yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, sir, I just wanted a quick moment to sit down with you and delve into who you are, hear from you, talk to you from the heart. And I do appreciate you sitting in with us tonight.
I appreciate you as well. And a question for you: would you like to read any of the comments or like answer anybody who may wanted to talk, had anything to say, maybe?
Well, you know what? I was wrapping it up because I know you said you had something to do, and I didn't want to prolong the conversation. But absolutely, we can skim through. What I really wanted to do was potentially bring somebody on for them to say hello, maybe ask a question, whatever that looks like. Are you open to that?
I'm open to that. I got about a good 10 minutes left.
Okay. So I do see a request now. Please send your request in. I will see who can pop in the conversation. There was one that was waiting here, King Trey 456. I see you in the room. I did hit the accept button. So if you see the notification, please accept it, pop in the room. Make sure your light is on. Make sure we can hear you.
What's up, Devo? I appreciate that too, bro.
We want to make sure. And if you see any comments in there that you want to address, please feel free to do that. Trey, I hit the button to bring you in the room. It doesn't look like much is happening on your end there. So moving on. King says, amen. I pray the same. Everyone needs love in all aspects. Really, Luffy, love your interviews. Thank you so much. I agree. We all need love. We have more love. We'd have less hate in this world. But
I appreciate that. I love you too, Craig.
Gotta have both the good and in the bad, unfortunately. Skimming through, Rico Pruitt is retiring now. Good for him. Good for him, they say. They saying that you're a preacher. They loving that you have some spirituality in you. They singing like I said, they didn't know. They didn't know. And we love that. Now, when you leave the industry, are you going to open a church? You going to start preaching for them?
You know what's funny, though? My entire life, and my biological sister is on here. My real sister is on this live, too, as well. Everybody's always told me I'm going to be a preacher, bro. Like, my dad is a preacher. Mm-hmm. Do I see that for me? No, but if God makes that happen some kind of how, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, you definitely have a testimony. And with the testimony, you have to have a test. You have to be tested to have a testimony. And we've seen, again, what has happened with you. We've seen, what someone had just commented not too long ago that we discussed. And so everybody has a thought, everybody has an opinion about what it is that you've done, but you have the actual story. You actually have the testimony, right. The experience.
Right. Oh, I love you to read a book.
Hmm?
No, I was telling my sister, she just said in the comments she loved me. I told her I love her as well.
Oh, and so it wouldn't be a surprise to see you move into some life coaching, potentially some career coaching, and all kind of thing. And you're in Atlanta, and so Atlanta has what's the one church, the all accepting church?
Vision. I actually go there sometimes here and there.
Well, there you go,
sir.
You got
a question here. Answer. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Said if there is one thing you could change or take back, what would it be? If there's one thing that I could change, if I could actually go back in time and do that, it would be going the route of porn. I would absolutely change that.
As it has done you more bad than good, or just what? Why would you change it?
It's half and half, but my entire life, like my passion was to be an actor, possibly a singer, all that type of stuff with like mainstream TV. And it has really been a fight, my guy. It's been a struggle. and I've had avenues that I could have easily gotten into, and then porn and completely dismissed me. So yeah, if I could take that back, I would take that portion back.
Do you have any music anywhere?
Say it again now.
Do you have music somewhere?
No.
No. Are you a shy singer?
I'm not at all. I just have to be in the mood. Like if I'm not in the mood, yeah.
I'm mood you in right now.
No, I'm not gonna do it right now.
They was about to be waiting for your album.
No, I'm not gonna do it right now, but soon.
I did see a question. Let me scroll back up to it. It was, how is your relationship with your family, and how do they feel about your porn history?
I love my family, all of them. Nobody judges me, I don't think, and if they do, I don't necessarily know about it. Nor do I care. But yeah, my relationship with my family is good.
Mm-hmm. Do you want your own family? You want to start a family? Oh, we got the spinning wheel of death going on. Bear with us just a second. He might be getting a phone call. This is a busy man right here. And I'm still skimming through comments here, so you guys feel free to drop the comments in the chat, and we will see what we can get to before he has to go. And there it goes, the spinning wheel of death. And maybe it was right on time because he said he had a prior obligation. Either way, so if he jumps back in, great. If not, I want to thank you all in advance for tuning in for episode 1 of From the Heart with my guy Mustang. And within closing, again, in case he doesn't come back, y'all, can we just be nice to each other? Can we give more love to each other? This world is so full of hate, and it does such a good job of tearing us down. Whether it's a boss, because your boss, you know, sometimes will treat you like shit. Your coworkers will treat you like shit. Your spouse, your family. Sometimes you may treat yourself like shit. Can we just work on loving each other just a little bit better? And as always, I say, work on loving yourself better, because that's truly where it starts. Loving on yourself the way that you deserve to be loved. It will help you better accept love. It will help you better in giving love. So please take the time to stop hating. Take the time to stop comparing yourself to other people and what they got and what they're going. Don't look at somebody else's hand and what they got. This is your life. Take full accountability of your life. If you don't know what it is you want, where you're going next, it's quite okay. We are all figuring. Please understand, hear me. Let me get a little close when I say this. We are all still figuring this shit out. So don't let nobody else's portrayal of perfection confuse you or leave you in a delusion. We are all still figuring this shit out. And so if you don't know where you're going, like I said, or what you're doing, take a moment to sit down and write it out. What you want, what you expect. There's no dream that's too big. Now, every dream may not happen, but there is no dream that's too big for you to dream. You just simply have to dream, and you simply have to chase it. Put one foot out there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you got the money to do it. It doesn't matter if you got the following to do it. It doesn't matter. You got to find ways to make shit work. And as long as you try, something is bound to happen. But you have to, first again, love yourself, believe in yourself, bet on yourself wholeheartedly. Point blank, and then period. So y'all, I don't see him back in the chat. I believe he did have to go. And Mustang, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight and allowing us to get an opportunity to understand who you are. Again, we only see you on surface level, and ignorantly, some of us may not believe that there's more to the naked eye than what we see of people sometimes. So as we move forward with our day and with our week, y'all, I just want to send you many blessings. I want to send you love and healing vibes. I want you to go ahead and take your time with yourself, give yourself some grace, find all the reasons to be proud of you. damn it, out of the millions and billions of sperm cells that you had to fight through to just get through the fallopian tube to the egg and to be fertilized, and then you safely made it all, however many months your mama carried you, and then you made it out the womb successfully, because babies die on the way out, all the way up until right now. You're watching this. This has shown you that you are a natural born fighter, and that you get through 99.9% of all your days. You got through basically unscathed, damn it. And so be proud of yourself today. Love yourself today. That's all I got for you. Thank you again for tuning in, and we'll do this again. So I'll see you next time on From the Heart. Have a good one.